Welcome to my channel to everyone who's new here and of course to those of you who are back again. Great to have you here. In this video we will take a look together at possible scenarios for the price development of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Things remain exciting, so make sure to watch until the end. And if you also want to trade with cheap fees, then I can recommend you the crypto exchange mexc, which has a similar trading volume to Bitget, Bybit and OKX, but as you can see the taker fees are far much lower than on the other top crypto exchanges. I highlighted you it here. 0.02% is almost nothing per trade. And on top of that, you can get an additional 20% discount if you use my referral link, which you can find in the video description. And also 100 pairs, 0 fees just on mexc. And if it's going to load, then you are going to see popular altcoins which you can trade without any fees. Is it going to load? So, popular altcoins, you can trade them without any fees on mexc. So let's get to Bitcoin. Today we have to talk again in the 50 minutes chart because nothing happened so far. We have set so far shoulder, head, shoulder formatation. So a head and shoulders formatation, which broke to the downside, which got its retest, follow through. Here we go. We already hit the target of one shoulder, the right one. If I put it here, then you can see it. Yeah, we almost hit it, so I can take this one out. But the target of the head is still ongoing. But I would also take this one out because that would also get us lower than the white trend line here. And that's what I don't want to see if I want to be bullish for Bitcoin. So what do I see now? I can take this out as well. I see a rising wedge. If that rising wedge breaks to the downside, yeah, Ethereum also is currently in the rising wedge, but broke it to the downside. Bitcoin is still within the rising wedge. So if it breaks to the downside, I will also put you here a price mark. That's the 103,468 US dollar. Then the target of that rising wedge is going to be the 101,635 US dollar. But I think we have a good chance bouncing on our white trend line at currently 101,475 US dollar. But for sure, this means that we have to sell off right now. If we sell off later, then the price is also going to move to the upside. As you can see, if we have a development, for example, like this, then we can bounce on that white trend line a bit later, get a nice breakout, for example, and push for higher prices. As long as we hold the white trend line, this one here, then I can still expect that Bitcoin can do another top in my view. When would I be long for Bitcoin? I personally want to wait for the 105,570 US dollar. Yesterday or 2 days ago, it was 105,400 US dollar. It was because we put the price mark here. Yeah, we didn't got so far this chart here. We couldn't see it 2 days ago. Now the price is moving more to the upside, which I think is negative because that's going to eat us some gains. But 105,590 US dollar. If they break to the upside, then I can also take this drawing to the right side. Then I would be long with a stop loss lower than the green trend line. Since it's an uptrend line, I can always set my stop loss lower than the green trend line. And this green trend line is continuing going up. So I will always be able to set my stop loss to break even. If we have a chart structure like this, for example, and then I can see what is going to happen in a few days. Let's see what Bitcoin is going to do. It's currently, in my view, I would say 50-50, but we have a high chance to break to the downside. 105,590 US dollar. If they break to the upside, it's long to me. If the 101,550 US dollar breaks to the downside, then it's short to me. So what about Ethereum? I think it was kind of positive. I have put here another green trend line on the chart. We broke it to the upside. We got the retest. we got the follow through. But we also have created a rising wedge which broke to the downside here, which got its retest here, and now we are getting the follow through. So if that is going to happen, then the rising wedge is telling us the target is 2,471 US dollar. I will put you here a price mark, but I think far more realistic is the support at 2,500 US dollar, which is also a psychologically support. Yeah, at 2.5k, people would probably have their orders there, and we can bounce there. I still can imagine that Ethereum can do another top. We didn't break a trend line to the downside, so if we take, for example, this one here with 3 touch points, we didn't break it to the downside. Let's try another one. This is not going to work, but I think like this, we have here 3 touch points. This also didn't broke to the downside yet. Yeah, so as long as we hold those uptrend lines, not a big deal. I would be still careful if we break the $2,437 to the downside, but it's still a far way. So basically, we can still expect another top. Especially if Bitcoin breaks to the upside, Ethereum has more space. I would even say up to 2,855 US dollar. If we break the 2,500 US dollar to the downside, yeah, and this is also the cross of that uptrend line, then we can get back to 2,437 US dollar. If we break it to the downside, then we can expect a bigger pullback for Ethereum. So thank you for watching, and in a few minutes I'm going to release the altcoin update. See you.